Hi. Last week for Making Meaning, we learned about the moon. This week for Making Meaning, we're going to learn about the sun. What are you wondering about the sun? I'm wondering, what is the sun made of? I'm wondering, how hot is the sun? I'll bet you have some good wondering questions as well. Hopefully, by the time I'm done reading the story, some of those wonderings will be answered. Let's find out what happens in The Sun. And this is a nonfiction book, so remember, it's going to be true. This book was written by Charlotte Gillian. And here is our table of contents. So we're going to learn about the sun. What is the sun like? The solar system, the moon, can you remember, the picture glossary, and the index. The sun. The sun is in space. Space is up above the sky. Is the sun out today?
Yeah,
Yep. I'm sharing a book about the sun with my friends today. What is the sun like? The sun is a star. Did you know that? The sun is much closer to us than other stars. The sun is a giant ball of gas. That answered one of my questions. The sun is very hot and bright. Look at those solar flares coming off the sun. Whoops, I lost a page out of my book, friends. Looks like I'm going to need some tape. The sun is made of layers. That's interesting. I did not know that. The sun is hottest in the center. Remember our labels from before? That's telling us that is the center. The solar system. The sun and the planets around it are called the solar system. The planets move around or orbit the sun. The sun gives the planets heat. The sun gives the planets light. Do you know some of those planets on there? I see the rings of Saturn. Earth orbits the sun. Living things on Earth need the sun. A cow needs the sun? Well, let's find out. The sun gives living things light. The sun gives living things heat. Makes sense, doesn't it? The moon. The moon does not make its own light. You already knew that, didn't you? Light from the sun makes the moon shine. So here we have the moon, the sun, and the earth. Can you remember why do living things need the sun? What does the sun give us? It gives us light. It gives us heat. Imagine if there was no sun. It would be awfully cold on this planet Earth, wouldn't it? Probably too cold for us. And by giving us the heat now, things are starting to grow. And because we're getting more light from the sun, we get to stay up maybe a little bit later. So I hope that book answered some of your questions, some of your wonderings about the sun. And I'll share that book with you again tomorrow. We'll discuss some of the important things that are in that nonfiction book. Until then, I hope you have a chance to get out and enjoy the sun.